Looking to practice for the Casper test using sample Casper questions and analysis? Well, we're here to provide you with helpful Casper responses and tips in this video that will help you ace your test. Have a look. Hi, I'm Natalie Stoberman and I'm an admissions associate here at BMO. Before we get started, make sure that you subscribe on whatever social media channel that you're watching this on, just so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. And if you'd like us to help you with your medical school applications, visit CasperTestPrep.com to schedule your free initial consultation. And FYI, check out the timestamps in the description of this video to navigate to specific sections that you're interested in. Here's what we're going to cover: a Casper scenario and our expert responses. And by the way, we're giving away $50 Amazon gift cards every week to the best comments and questions. So make sure that you comment below for a chance to win. And on top of that, there's this one thing that will dramatically increase your Casper score, which I'll explain at the end of the video, so make sure that you keep watching to find out. Let's get started. Casper scenario. Here's the prompt. There is a local bully, Thomas, who has been taunting children as they walk home from school and has been known to create a fearful environment for other children in the neighborhood. One day, as he is troubling a group of innocent girls, Willie, a fellow classmate, was fed up and punched the bully repeatedly. The bully was badly harmed and taken to hospital to get stitches, and his parents are now asking who did this to him. Now let's go over the sample follow-up questions for this scenario. What would you do? Is it acceptable for someone to do bad things for a good reason? And what are your thoughts on the philosophy, one needs to have a taste of your own medicine? These are challenging questions. Take your time to think about your own answers. You can even pause this video just to reflect on your own responses before you hear our tips. Let's look at our expert response. Let's go over the first question and sample response. What should you do? This is a very common scenario type follow-up question. It is asking about how you would react in this situation. Now remember, when you are constructing your answer, demonstrate that you consider all the parties involved and remain non-judgmental. Here's our sample response. In this situation, I am in a difficult position because I do not want Willie to get into trouble for standing up for himself, but at the same time, his actions were wrong. I would have to encourage Willie to go forward to report what he did. If he refuses, I would tell him that it is my ethical responsibility to report him. However, to seek justice for all the bullied students and hopefully to reduce the penalties that Willie may face, I would get every student who has been bullied by Thomas to sign a petition or come forward so that Thomas may face some consequences for his negative behaviors and hopefully change his behavior. Now let's get to question number 2. Is it acceptable for someone to do bad things for a good reason? This could be considered as a quirky question. It is asking you to reflect on a philosophical conundrum. Quirky questions are meant to assess your critical thinking skills and your ability to think outside the box. The two most common quirky question types are hypothetical scenarios and quote interpretation. This second question can really be considered as a quote interpretation, even though it's not phrased exactly like a quote. Try to give your own interpretation to this question. Apply it to your own life, and think of the broader applicability of these words. This is an open-ended question, and it's meant to examine your reflection and analysis, rather than someone else's thoughts. Although there is no right or wrong answer, you must demonstrate your depth of reflection and the ability to relate thought to real-life situations. Let's review a sample answer. No. Sometimes people are put in a difficult situation that may tempt them to respond in an unethical way. For example, a mother stealing to feed her hungry child. But the reality remains that their actions are still unethical. In such situations, I believe the penalty one should receive must reflect their extenuating circumstances, because though their behavior was wrong, their intent was not malicious. Additionally, social services and government agencies need to be made more available so that good people in bad situations have somewhere to turn to, that they never feel like unethical behavior is the only option. Here's question 3. What are your thoughts on the philosophy, one needs to have a taste of their own medicine? This is another quote interpretation question. It is meant to analyze your thought process and gives the scorers a deeper glimpse into your personality and values. Here's a sample answer. There are many situations in life in which a wrongdoer learns from experiencing the pain they inflict on others. However, there are many angles to consider. One advantage of this philosophy is that if an individual suffers what they make others endure, they are more likely to realize the extent of their wrongdoing and are less likely to be a repeat offender. However, one disadvantage is that doing wrong unto someone who does wrong unto you does not make it right, and there are some situations in which it is not even possible to do so. For example, some wrongdoers, like dictators, are highly protected, and in many cases, there is no way to give them a taste of their own medicine. Overall, I think it is wrong to give people a taste of their own medicine. I believe legal avenues should be taken to hold those people accountable. This answer demonstrates a well-articulated position on the aforementioned philosophy, and clearly states that the author prefers to use the legal system to address wrongdoing. This answer reveals a lot about the author. They are a law-abiding and responsible individual. Quirky questions like this are meant to disclose who you are at your core and demonstrate your values, qualities, and priorities. It's all designed to show whether you are a good fit for the program to which you're applying to. Though they may seem strange and challenging at first, quirky questions are veiled as personal questions that examine your motivations, dedication to your chosen field, and your ethical and moral conduct. Those are our tips to help you ace your Casper test. And you can check out our blog to learn more about Casper questions and answer strategies, and I've included that link in the description of this video for easy access. If you would like us to help you get a high Casper score, visit CasperTestPrep.com to schedule your free initial consultation. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, so please subscribe, like, and leave a comment. And if you have any questions about this video that I didn't cover, let me know in the comment section and I will get back to you as soon as possible. And don't forget that we're giving away $50 Amazon gift cards every week to the best comments and questions. So leave your comment below for a chance to win. Thanks for watching and see you next time.